Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
We got Zac Amico, red dot, headshot. He the sniper, the Puerto Rican point guard, striking like a viper. Lewis and Zac are back, and they came to attack, spilling crack on the track. Yeah. Lewis and Zac are back, got the Zachalina rattlesnake, spit straight facts. Lewis and Zac are back, for the baby boy. Lewis and Zac are back, for them baby boys. Lewis and Zac are back, for them baby boys. Lewis and Zac are back, and they making noise.
And we're back. And we're back.
And we're back.
And we're backs. And we're backs. That's the silverback gorilla you're talking about. Welcome to the show. It's the Lewis and Zach show. We are back. Finally. I don't know how long it's been, Zach. It's been way too long.
It's been a very long time, my friend.
It's
also, and we're back does sound like a position in football.
Welcome to the show. It's the Lewis and Zach show. I'm the Puerto Rican rattlesnake, Louis J. Gomez. He is the international superstar, Zac Amico, live here on the Gas Digital Network, Gas Digital Studios, East Village. We're actually live today, which is very nice. If you guys haven't yet, go subscribe. You should know that we do uncensored, ad-free version of this show, plus a bonus show every Friday. Plus, you get access to the on-demand library, 1,000 episodes deep, if you count all the Real Ass podcast shows that are not available anywhere else. Use that promo code LAZ. Get yourself $1.50 a month off the premium service. I think the best value of any streaming service out there, in my opinion. More N-words for your dollar. More N-words for your buck. Do you think
that's a deal you can. I mean, that's an old-timey deal if I ever heard one.
Yeah. Do you think we have more N-words than Amazon? Like, if you actually go, the amount of times the N-word has been said on the Gas Digital Network versus the Amazon Prime,
or the actual Amazon.
I think it goes.
He's on fire.
I think the top would be your website, Amazon, and the Amazon employee delivery driver. That's the most N-words.
The complaint hotline for Amazon delivery.
God, I enjoy it here.
We have a great show planned today,
and I'm here too.
Two incredible guests on the show. You know him and love him from In Hot Water, ladies and gentlemen. Geno Bisconte back on the show.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy, and his lovely bride.
It's me.
Keanu, you've been on the show a couple times, right?
Yes.
At least a couple times.
It's been a while, but
been a
yes.
hot minute. From Keanu Cast, from the loins of Geno Bisconte as well.
Speaking of loins, got to see your son for the first time in years today.
Yeah,
Handsome son of a bitch.
He's out there right now.
Nobody scare him. You know me.
You
I'm like,
frightened him.
I did. I'm like, I'm like, I'm hugging you.
Yeah, no, he loves it. He remembers you, and my niece is out there as well. I brought the kids in today. Why not? I haven't seen him in 10 fucking days. I was like, I feel bad. Let me bring him to the city and fucking hang out.
Chino's there.
Yeah, he was sitting in everyone's seats before. He was like, oh, this is so cool. But he thinks the green screen's fucking incredible. My niece and my son are like, green screen all fucking day. Some people hate on it. You know, everyone in the Racist Live chat. Shout out to everyone in the Racist Live chat watching right now, because they're haters. They drink the haterade sometimes.
We had the green screen. I'm going to let you in on a little. I didn't really have all those books on In Hot Water. I never read one of them. It was a gag. And people are like, oh, the green screen looks so terrible. No, it doesn't. I walked in and said to Zach, I'm like, is this a different show now? He's like, no.
No.
It's the same
green
thing, just
screen.
with
It's
a
roughly
green
the same
screen.
show. We just have a green screen now.
Yeah.
But anyway, Keanu Thompson. I didn't even get to say her name. Keanu Thompson back on the show.
It's me. Yeah.
That is loud, Jorge. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on in that fucking office. But Jorge, make sure you fucking do those level checks. Great show plan. Lots of stuff to talk about. How are you guys? How's being married?
The same.
Is it?
Lots of N-words at our household.
Yeah.
But from him, not
Yeah.
so much me.
No, you don't. You don't say the N-word too often?
No,
Keanu?
it's untoward for me
Never.
to do so,
Never.
and him. But how am I supposed
It's
to
not very
stop
ladylike.
him?
When you hear a woman saying the N-word, you're
Yeah.
like, come on.
Come on.
If it slips out during, a rap song or something.
Yeah.
But that's just accidental.
I don't want it going in or out of her mouth.
Yeah.
I said it for the first time in a hot minute in a very not a real way, not like in a racist way. And it was in front of Josie Marcelino. I was in Canada. Me and Josie.
Let's see, you were safe.
Yeah. Josie's the shit. She's great. She opened up for me on the Canadian run, and we went to go get Korean barbecue on one of the days, like maybe Saturday or Friday afternoon or whatever. So we're going to get Korean barbecue. It's raining in Canada, and I'm walking, and then a truck hit a puddle, and the puddle came, and it was a big, nasty, gray, murky ass Canadian fucking puddle.
AIDS water.
Yeah, dude, it splashed on my legs and my shoes, and I screamed the N-word into the air.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
did.
that's anger. You don't really do that.
I don't.
You have a point. It's like his whole thing.
Yeah.
Well,
People accuse me of just screaming it, so I lean into it. I don't scream it, but I say the
You
word.
whisper it. You say it at all levels.
Yeah,
Say it in a
you
sexy
know,
voice. Sometimes,
That was Donald Duck.
really.
That was Donald Duck.
Do it again.
That's real.
Is it really Donald Duck saying it?
That's from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
those fucks.
Disney is
That's
just
untoward.
Disney is just garbage. And I mean, like they got. Let me rephrase. God bless Disney. They got away with so much awfulness, like the Nazis and the hatred of the Jews, and now they're just they fuck kids
They don't
now,
give a
which is
shit.
great. They just get away with that.
People are freaking out now about the new Snow White. They're freaking out, and I'm going like, guys, it's not for us. It's for little girls.
But it's not.
It's not our
I
opinion.
think it's for Disney adults.
You think it's for Disney adults?
Yes, I think it's for Disney adults that wanted the live action Snow White. And I don't mind that she's Mexican and that she has like some hair on her back. Any incel that is like, oh my God, she's got hair on her back. They've just never been close
I
enough
didn't know
to
she
a
had
woman.
hair on her back. Does she have hair on her back?
That's what they're saying.
Can I
It's
see
like,
it, please? Can I see her hairy back?
People are such freaks. She's beautiful. I have no problem with that. It's
she's
just she shits on the original movie, and the Disney adults are
I
probably
just
like
don't
disappointed.
understand why. But it's not even Disney adults that are disappointed. It is like fucking
Everyone's
adult
disappointed.
men that are being like, he's like, this fucking bitch. It's like, you don't care about Disney,
Right,
fuckface.
why do you care?
Nobody gives a shit.
But she's.
Does she have hair in her back?
That's
Oh, it's a little hairy
beautiful.
back.
Come on. Like,
But she's the thing
She's
is.
she's still pretty toy. Even with that hairy fucking back, she's still pretty toy.
she's toit, like a
Toit.
toiger.
Toy.
Yeah.
Never heard toy. I
Twitter
believe
night.
it.
Twitter nights.
She, right. She
She's a
seems odd.
jerk.
Yeah.
She's a jerk.
See, this is what I'm saying. Hold on. This the point being proved right now. Here's
She's a jerk.
Geno. He's got his American flag fucking bandana on.
Can I say? And
He has a real opinion about fucking Snow White, which is insane.
No, because here's why. And Keanu even agreed with this when I said she's a jerk. I'm not saying she's a bitch. I'm not saying she's a whore. I'm saying she's a jerk because you said it. Oh, well, I don't think it's for Disney adults. I don't think it's for us. It's for kids.
Yeah.
And kids, it's an escape. It's an sorry, Zach, escape. It's an escape. And all that you want to do when you remake a movie is make it. All right, let's make a modern
But
day.
Did we not escape it? I didn't see the movie.
Did you ever see the clips of this jerk? See, I didn't call her. Did you ever see the clips of this jerk?
You can call her a cunt.
I
That's
could
all
call her. Of just her saying like, well, this is the fairest of them all isn't the prettiest. The fairest of them all is the one that's going to be the strongest woman and the leader. And again, this is what makes you a jerk. If you're telling me that, I don't need to watch Snow White for me to believe
You
women
don't need
can
to
be-
watch
You
Snow
don't
White
need to watch Snow
ever.
White.
I do if I want to jerk off.
It's
If I'm
not
going to
for
crank
you.
one out.
It's our Disney
It's also
adults.
she's the lead. Even
And it's not for strong woke women. It's for fucking kids.
I know, but it's like there's many adult men who
Or
are
angry.
formulating angry and formulating opinions on this fucking children's movie.
Were you going to see it anyway?
No.
Yeah, do you have another
No.
thing for,
But have we?
My niece might see it. She might see it.
Yeah,
and
but-
she's got a hairy back.
everyone else, these adult men,
Mexican.
I really like that.
the adult men's are all of a sudden defending
Problem with
midgets.
a hairy back on a Mexican, it always stays wet. It stays wet a lot longer.
There you go.
Oh, well, yes, it would be made for her.
Yeah.
The adult men are defending all the dwarf community now.
Yeah, no, but they don't
should have
care.
made it- Yeah,
but
they,
they don't.
care.
But that's my point. It'll be like, I don't know who it is, but let's just say I'm gonna throw a name like Tucker Carlson's being like, we need to fucking
How many-
defend dwarves. Tucker Carlson, you don't care about dwarves. No. Nobody cares about fucking dwarves.
How many movies? Actually, I'll give Mar, although I'm sure it wasn't his line. It's like they really need the work. Look, how many other Disney remakes have been made? How many? Do you know?
A lot. And by the way,
Yeah, but do you know?
But hold on,
can you
let me
name
just
a
say
few?
this because they're saying that this is the lowest grossing Disney opening weekend ever. Dumbo grossed less, and Dumbo wasn't all woke.
They made a remake of Dumbo.
They made a
Pointed
live action
directly
Dumbo.
at Zach when you said Dumbo. Dumbo.
Dumbo thinks
Right,
very
right.
poorly of this movie. No, Dumbo opened lower than Snow White, and apparently Dumbo is a piece of shit. I think I fell asleep.
Tim Burton did it.
Did they hire a real elephant or?
That's a great point.
Right.
Rosie O'Donnell.
How
was in it. It
hairy was
really-
the elephant? I
That's
don't.
true.
But this is the point. There's Disney remakes we don't talk about because what you said, we don't care. We're grown-ups. We don't care about it.
The Barbie movie,
But when they
Snow White,
Barbie was great.
We are
Barbie,
men.
we love.
We should not have opinions on these movies.
Did I bitch
Disney
about the
adults.
Barbie movie? No, because that was like you could take a Barbie movie and
Did you see
translate
the
it.
Barbie movie?
Not with you.
I saw the Barbie movie, and the fact that they had a Barbie was infuriating. I will say that you didn't need to fucking shoehorn in a Barbie.
You know what? Maybe I was drunk at the time. I have completely the Barbie slipped my mind.
No, because they didn't even say anything. They just called it a her the whole time. It was insane.
But it was like a trans.
It was an actual trans.
You could
person.
Mattel.
I didn't.
pull up the
remember it.
Barbie.
I don't
Shannon.
see genders.
Hold
Did
on.
Mattel make
I
them?
need that one. Though.
He goes, you can Mattel. I heard him.
Barbie.
I got you. I
needed that
I got you. Big fan. You know I'm a big fan, Zach.
You can Mattel.
Now they can't get over it.
Wow. Wow, folks.
See you even miss it?
Wow, folks.
Wait, I read a fan theory today that I really love, and it's got something to do with Snow White, and it made me so fucking happy. Lord Farquaad, the little bad guy from Shrek.
Sure.
He would be a lord. That means his mom was a princess. What hair does he have? Snow White's hair.
Ah.
Why would he be a midget?
She fucked Dopey.
She fucked the seven
so did
dwarves.
Keanu.
Yeah. LOL.
Yeah.
Well, there's not a drunkie.
The only one without a fucking mouth.
Yeah, it was a fan that Snow White cheated on Prince Charming with the dwarves, and that's who Lord Farquaad is.
Or maybe she got gangbanged by
Yeah,
the dwarves.
gangbanged
I
by
mean,
the
it's
dwarves.
all over the porn sites. But again, simply put, to reiterate, we can't name all the Disney remakes. She made this one stand out because she's a jerk. And she made it about her.
Yeah.
And that's what she did. Like, there's clips of her. I watched one, string of clips of her just talking about the movie, and it's like, don't be a jerk.
Yeah.
Like, this is the way she's being interviewed. You would think it's a documentary on Chernobyl. It's like, you stupid twat. It's a kid's movie. It's an escape. I like saying escape. It is.
You like saying escape. I just can't get there to give a shit about this dumb bitch. She's also, what is she, 21 years old? Like, that's what
Yeah.
that's what women are. They're dumb bitches at 21 years old.
Maybe.
Okay, that's that.
I saw
And
her in
32.
Romeo and Juliet on Broadway. She was magnificent.
Was she?
Extreme. I one of the most talented
She
people
was.
I've
There was a
ever
Puerto
seen.
Rican Juliet.
She was a Puerto Rican Juliet, and all of the kids were like
That's
trans.
wild.
Did you hear,
Honestly, no,
did you hear what
yeah.
she said about that play? Nothing. She
'Cause she
shut
was
her
good in
fucking
it.
mouth.
I bet
She
you
got
she did say
famous,
something.
and now she needs to opine.
Because it ended correctly.
Yeah.
What? It might have been more made for me. Like all of the kids in it had like Hello Kitty backpacks and things. Like I was like, this is great.
Oh, so it was a
you know?
modern day.
It was a modern day. It was like steampunky, like kind of Romeo and Juliet. But she was great
Can
in
you
it.
pull her, Shannon? Give us some visuals here. We do have a visual show.
The nurse was like a trans chick. Yeah,
that's a lot.
But she's a hilarious character. So I thought that she was great in Snow White. They did her wrong with that haircut. They did. I know she has to have the hair, but she looks like shit. Yeah. Everybody's talking about her poor hairy back,
But
and
that's
then
the
she's
haircut
just
Snow
and
White
she's
had.
putting
I don't get what you're saying.
It could be better. She's putting her foot in her mouth every time.
That'd be hot. I'd be attracted to her if she's sucking on her own toes.
Toey.
She's pretty enough. Can we get some pictures of this bitch, Shannon, please? Anything?
Sorry, I was waiting for my mic to be put on. I have her singing a song from Broadway's Romeo and Juliet. It's just not at the actual thing.
Sure. Let's see.
Ooh, we can sing along.
Oh yeah, she's beautiful. What are we talking about?
I don't know.
What are we
People are
talking about?
assholes.
Why?
Right.
Here's what happens. People will find an angle of her, and she doesn't look stunning.
And she's not going to look good with a Lord Farquaad haircut.
Let's see.
Right.
Keep on going. Keep on playing it.
Who is saying she's ugly?
A lot
Everyone.
of people. A lot of people.
They're wrong.
a lot of your colleagues are saying.
I
she's
said
ugly.
she's a jerk, and I'm right. I've backed it up.
Megan Kelly is like so harsh on her.
Oh yeah, she's toyed as fuck.
Okay, you're really selling this.
She's toyed as fuck.
You're really selling.
Toyed.
You don't think she's ugly.
I said she's beautiful. I don't mind the back on her hair. But she's a jerk. When actors forget who they like De Niro's lost his mind.
Yeah.
She's another one, but she's.
But I will say, if De Niro lost his mind and he was supporting Trump, you wouldn't give a shit.
No. Like, I just. No.
You wouldn't.
No.
That's what I'm saying. We can't pick. I don't give a fuck about Robert De Niro's politics.
Okay,
I don't give a fuck about this bitch's
This is
politics.
where I have to defend, and I'm sorry to interrupt.
No can defend.
What's that? Because
No can defend.
No. Okay, so when Robert De Niro, and if you can find one, and like James Woods he's very pro-Trump, and he backs up the stuff Trump says. When Robert De Niro says, if this guy gets in office, he'll never leave. He was in office. He did leave. If this guy gets in office, we're going to be at the brink of World War III. He was in office. We weren't at the brink of World War III.
We are currently at the brink of World War
Because of
III.
Biden. There was no wars. Do you know Trump's the only one where no...
Gino's getting political.
No, because there were no wars started under Trump.
Hold on, everyone chill.
Tell them about
Everything-
Ted Danson.
Did you hear what Ted Danson said about the election?
Oh, God.
Nothing. Isn't he great?
Isn't that nice?
He's a national
Isn't that
treasure.
nice, Ted
But
Danson said
you
You're
were
just saying that because he did blackface.
Oh no.
so good.
I hit that by accident.
What was it?
I just.
But you get what I'm saying. Like De Niro is saying stupid things that are not only untrue but the
I hate
opposite.
any celebrity who goes over the top political.
I
Fucking
agree.
Roseanne sucks now. Fucking De Niro sucks now. It's like, sure, I just don't give a shit. Like, I'll still watch a Robert De Niro movie. There are people. If you won't watch a Robert De Niro movie,
I watch him.
Yeah, I mean, you have to. You're Italian.
She never saw, because she's 11. She never saw. What did we
I'm
watch?
32.
Goodfellas. We watched Goodfellas.
Yes.
You never watched Goodfellas?
I didn't ever see
Can you hit her
Goodfellas.
right in the face right now?
I know.
Again?
I know.
Again? She's just getting over watching. And every other.
Of anyone, I would expect to not know what a good fella is.
You're not going to
See?
top Mattel. I'm dropping the gauntlet. So good, although that was great. But you know what I mean? Like you don't realize every scene is quotable. Every fucking
It's
scene
just
has a
not something.
quote.
The Departed is my favorite, like gangster
Departed.
movie.
World needs
Right.
bartenders.
The part it's fine. I mean, Goodfellas is.
It was fine, but I saw The Departed first, so
Yeah.
I loved Goodfellas.
I guess it's your
but-
generation's kind of like, version of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all great though. Casino's great.
We haven't seen that yet.
No,
You haven't
I
seen
mean,
Casino?
I haven't
She
seen
hasn't.
Casino.
Oh my God.
I know. Listen, I was busy watching Snow White over and over and over again.
She's a jerk.
I didn't even see it yet, but
She's a child.
You should watch After Hours. That's the most underrated Scorsese.
really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know that one.
It's really, really, really good.
Definitely watch.
Yeah.
You know what's a terrible movie? Blow.
Yes.
You want to know why?
Blow's a
The
terrible
end when
movie.
he's crouching in the nettle with his fake belly. Blow, I've seen 1,000 times.
It's a terrible movie. You think it's good, and then you grow up and you watch it again. You're like, this is just a piece of shit.
It's like
movie.
Donnie Darko.
it's a
You watch it as a
cozy.
kid and you're like, this is fucking high
But-
level art.
Yeah, I
But
haven't
if
watched it in
Blow or
years.
Donnie Darko are on, I'm watching it. I can't help it. But it's
maybe.
embarrassing by the end.
It's a bad
It is,
movie.
yes.
It's a really bad movie. All right, let's take a quick moment and thank Keto Brains for being a sponsor of the show. We love Keto Brains. Incredible, incredible product. It's a nootropic creamer that is your ultimate upgrade for your coffee and your mind. It's packed with science-backed ingredients like alpha GPC for focus, lion's mane for neurogenesis, L-theanine for smooth clarity, and C8-MCT for sustained ketone energy. It's creamy and delicious. It's a coconut-based formula. It fuels your brain without the jitters or the crash. Whether you're trying to go to the gym, you're just trying to do a podcast, you're trying to go to work, you want to have your best mental energy. If you want to have extreme mental clarity and feel good, Keto Brains has you covered. Genuinely incredible. I really love them. I take them every single day. I use it as a creamer in my coffee every day. So if you want to try Keto Brains, that's KETOBRAINZ. Go to ketobrains.com with a Z and use the promo code LAZ20 for 20% off. And for a limited time only, they're going to also include one of these really cool mugs. So if you buy from Keto Brains, we're going to send you the Keto Brains mug, which you've seen me use on the show many times. It has the brass knuckle handle, which is incredible. So once again, ketobrains.com. Use that promo code LAZ20 for 20% off. All right, where were we? All right, so Shannon has a bunch of topics for us, which is great. Let's see, Shannon. What is this? You sent me this.
Can
stuff.
I ask one more thing?
If
As
it's
long as-
anything about Trump.
It's about De Niro.
Okay.
Did you see this thing on Netflix, 0 Day?
I liked it.
Okay. Then we'll skip over it because I watched it and I'm
Did
looking.
you think it was a holiday about you?
That might be right with the Mattel. That might be right with the Mattel.
That was not polite.
I'm not even saying anything. I'm just enjoying that joke. That was so
very
good.
unfair.
Let's do it again. Did anyone see 0 Day?
Shannon, what is this?
It's a holiday about me.
Shannon, what is this Love is Blind
That is so
dating app?
fucking
Dating
funny.
app Tribal promises a match without seeing your partner's face. This is my type of dating app. This is my type of dating
What
app.
is it?
It's called Tribal, and I guess you match. It's just match based off of like your bio.
Race.
So they give you so it's basically a bunch of like scientific stuff behind the scenes. They give you 44 questions to answer, and it matches you based on your compatibility, communication style, interests, values, all that stuff. And that's who it kind of puts in front of you. And it blurs the user's profiles for 72 hours. You can hear the voices though, like you can answer
Like
with
Love is Blind.
that. Yeah, that's what this
the
was
idea.
titled. Yeah.
Okay.
And
That's a fucking.
so you can answer with voice prompts, but it's really supposed to make you actually get to know the person instead of just swiping through pictures of faces.
This is great for somebody like me. It's wonderful. I don't use. I stopped using dating apps because I'm
Did
ugly.
you ever use them?
I did. I have. Yeah.
You
But-
should not use a dating app.
No, I mean I don't really anymore, but I have in the past. When me and my last girlfriend broke up, like I downloaded Tinder and Bumble again. I was like, let me try this. I can. Now that I've gotten older, I could probably have more success on this.
Wasn't it on the show? Like I tried Bumble years ago, and you took it, and you just took one of the things and said, "Let's fuck." You sent it to one of the people. Me and Bert were here. It was so
Nice.
funny.
Yeah, I'm not good. I don't match with anybody attractive. I remind myself how exactly ugly I am to these people. I know I'm not ugly. I'm like,
You're
you
not.
gotta
On
get
a
to know
dating
me.
app, you're ugly.
On a dating app, I'm ugly.
Way.
Yeah.
You know, on a dating app, I'm a old
It's like,
psycho.
cause you're
But we're
like,
charming people.
You're an old psycho on a podcast. What are you talking about? A dating app?
But once they see 0 day, then they're all over me.
Yeah, no, but this is maybe the way to do it, Shannon. Maybe I should sign up for this dating app where I can just put my interests and I'll just put it into ChatGPT
But,
and
like-
tell them to write me a profile.
what if you have like the same interests as like Susan Boyle? You know what I mean? Or the hideous,
Well, you can unmatch with them after you see their face,
that's horrible.
which I would do right away. But women, here's the thing:
Women aren't
women
gonna do it to the dudes.
Women aren't going to do it to the dudes as much because women
If you
are
say so.
women are more inclined to be like, oh, I like this guy, I'm connecting with him. Then after the 72 hours hits in, you unveil his face, and it's fucking shit. Like, you know what? I'm gonna find. They'll find what we like about them. Immediately, we see this bitch's face. If she's gross, unmatched, block. That's that.
Couldn't you get on Raya or something? You could be like one of the less famous people on Raya.
I don't know how any of these things work.
Raya's like you have to like apply to be on it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
you
for
should get on that.
for
You gotta
reality
apply
stars. You gotta apply to be on Raya,
Hey,
right?
All right now.
You probably have one.
Thank you guys.
You need like 3 sponsors, basically. You need 3 other people that are on,
On Raya?
I believe, to
You
get
could
in
do
on
I
it.
never
that.
did the dating apps.
I can get 3 people to fucking
Yeah, of course.
give me, but I don't really need to. I'm fucking.
So you're
you know.
gonna try the Love Is Blind dating app?
My thing. Well, I'm probably not. I'm just saying I'm gonna do it. But if I want to date chicks, I just sort of wait till they send me a message in my inbox. Then I go and see their profile, make sure it's not some dude catfishing me trying to get my dick.
Then you
pics.
go in their box. Am I right?
Hell yeah.
Am I right? Huh? I'm gonna tell you. I'm just trying to ride his coattails right now. I'm the only one who heard it the first time. Screw you people.
Let's see. We're going to the Racist Live chat real quick. Amy Winehouse, baby daddy say, anyone laugh yet? Question mark, exclamation point, question mark. Shannon, time out Amy Winehouse, baby daddy for 72 hours.
Ooh, shit.
He's gone. He's gone. My first day back.
You know what
My first day back, you think this cocksucker would just try to fucking be a little bit kinder.
And I would say
Goodbye.
we're having
Is that
a
on
very-
YouTube? Here's
It's on Gas Digital.
Yeah, it's on our
I
platform.
would say we're having a very energetic, funny show.
We always do. I stream. We do a show in hot waters, like out of the apartment now, but it's fun. I know.
Ironically, you're out
Yeah.
you're out of hot water.
Yeah, we're out of hot water. Well, we do it. It's really like it's
Out of electricity, out of cable.
We're out of everything. We're out of our minds. But so we stream on
That was,
Rumble.
by the way, that was almost a mind meld.
That was very close.
You know what? It was a mind meld. That's it. We have to mind meld.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, mind meld with Geno and Keanu. Let's see how well they really know each other. Jorge?
He's finding it.
What is this game?
So, can you guys just have it ready, ever? I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm really not. I'm really trying
She
to come
was
back and
busy
be in a good
blocking.
mood.
She was on vacation too. Were you guys on vacation?
No, I was on the road for 10 days straight. So Zach took over all the hosted
Oh,
duties
all
last
right.
week.
You're
it was
back.
great.
I'm
He was
sorry.
fucking crushing it, dude. So funny. I watched a bunch of the shows.
Thank you, pal.
So do you have the mind meld drop or no, Jorge?
Hold on, I found it.
It shouldn't be that
Put my
difficult.
sound on.
Just have it ready to go always, because it could happen randomly at any time.
I I hope we didn't lose the zeitgeist of it.
So, pretty easy peasy. What you guys got to do is you're going to say a word, you're going to say a word. Then we're going to give it a beat. Then we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And then you guys got to say another word. The idea is you're trying to get to the same word. So you're looking for like the Venn diagram of the word. So
I've seen this.
Yeah. So it's you've probably seen Ian and Jordan Jensen go viral with our bit that we do on the show.
I did see Ian.
And then they use it as their show, and that's fine now. It's okay. It's all right.
He'll say a word, then I say.
No,
a
we
word.
say
say
it
at
at
the same time.
At the same time.
This should be the cadence of it. Both say word. 3, 2, 1. Word.
You go a lot faster than I would go. That's
but I'm saying that's the order.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're gonna say any word that pops into your head.
Yeah, but it's all like you're gonna make me say it.
No,
then.
that's every time we do it to people, we go, we'll show you how to do it. And that's exactly what we do.
I'm just gonna say it every time, and she's like, "No, I won't.
Okay, good.
All right, ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Now you got to get to the same word now.
Wait.
Oh, this is so easy.
I
So
know,
easy.
I
So
know.
easy.
Go.
It's so
Ready,
easy.
ready.
Come on.
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Snow White.
AOC.
I
No,
said
I was
Lewis.
gonna say- I
She
was gonna
said
say
Snow White.
Snow White.
Snow White was the.
Are you?
Snow White was on too.
AOC?
I said
He
AOC.
said AOC.
Oh,
He said Lewis. She said Snow White. This
We
all
were
makes sense.
just talking about
Lewis and Snow White.
Yada.
Lewis and Snow White. Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
AOC.
Mexican.
What did you say?
I got scared.
And what did you say?
Mexican.
I said AOC.
Why would you forget it? These people are so bad at fucking.
I think it's hard to
Let's
get down
go
the
like that.
mechanics of the
I
game.
can't believe you
not.
didn't say Snow
Yeah, when
White.
you're trying to horseshoe fucking political dog shit into it.
How is,
Let's try again.
didn't I say? What did I say?
I said.
What did I say? None of that's political.
Mexican and AOC.
Okay.
Ready? You got to get to the same word now.
Okay.
Not just a random another word.
Okay. Obvious. Ready?
3, 2, 1.
John Mayorkas.
Couldn't speak.
I'm done. I'm done.
Just
John Mayorkas let all this in from the border, and AOC went there.
I am apolitical. I'm apolitical. Why
Gino's
would you
a
do this
political
to me?
moron.
I'm gonna tell Zach
I
you
don't-
said that.
I couldn't even speak. I was speechless
can't. That was
by
terrible.
you.
How can
You guys did a
How
bad
can
job.
you not get John Mayorkas?
The fact that you didn't say Snow White is unbelievable.
See,
That's
you're
true. You're right. Snow White was the answer.
No, there's no right answer.
There is.
Zach was there. He was there. It was so easy.
All right.
Shannon, what is this story? Bonnie Blue's teenage fiance brags about betting star alongside 10 other men in an explicit new rap song named after her. What is this, Shannon?
Okay, so Bonnie Blue is the one that recently said she had sex with 1,000 and something guys in a 24-hour period or something like that.
Yeah.
So she's 25. This kid is 19-year-old white rapper named Lil Mabu.
Lil Mabu.
And so they've been doing these kind of like stunts in public where it's like they're pretending to do like sex acts on each other, whatever. But he recently just did a rap song where he brags about like he's like super disrespectful towards her, brags about like fucking her and lots of other men. This is the album cover right here.
He fucks men? What, I don't understand what's
No.
happening.
So she's had sex with a bunch of men at the same time.
Yes.
So in this song, he talks about how he has sex with her as she has sex with other men.
Oh, okay.
But that her holes are for everybody, but her heart is just for him.
And this is her fiance.
Yes. So this is
So
the
this
album.
guy's just trying to go viral.
This is the album cover.
Nice.
Hardcore.
What's it say on it?
It's Bonnie Blue.
But
It's
it
her
looks like
name.
it's in jizz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. So how old is he, Shannon? He's a teenager?
Yeah, he's 19. She's 25.
She's 25, and she's getting married to this guy.
Yep. Apparently they're engaged, or he's been teasing it. Like he's been posting pictures. Here's a picture that they posted with the engagement ring and her sleeping.
Oh,
I saw
that
this.
somewhere. What is it? I saw that, and I had no idea what I was looking at.
I would have a real hard time marrying a porn chick. I would have a real hard time.
Really hard time.
Yeah, it would be fucking just having, especially a chick who's fucking like 25, 30 dudes on camera. That's insane.
Is she the
1,000.
one that she's the one that cried after, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. She cried after like
Well,
when
now
they
I
were,
like her a little bit
They
more.
were
Now,
de-
that would turn me on.
That
they
is
were
her.
debriefing.
In pain?
Yeah. No, she was like, it was actually like a lot, but like I'll do like even more next time. Or maybe I'm wrong, but either way.
She
Oh,
did
like she was receiving receiving a major award. She's like, I can't believe I got to 1,000 dicks.
No, she was like, she kind of broke down. I might be getting a lot of girls are doing this, I guess, fucking 1,000 dudes in one day or something.
which
but,
is wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1,000 dudes in one day is impossible.
That's
How do you
just
do that?
gross.
But does every guy have to jizz in order to do
No,
it?
I think
No.
you just put the dick in once, right?
And then they complain they didn't get enough time. It's
Does
like,
that
there's
count, by the way?
1,000
If you
of
just put your dick in once, does that count as sex?
What am
I
I,
guess.
your lawyer?
Does it?
I
mean,
guess.
I'm thinking
Well, yeah.
there are a couple girls who said some shit, and I was like, that's not even sex. How are you gonna call that rape? How you calling that rape?
Lewis, call me on a secure line.
Shannon, she did 1,000 guys.
Yeah, it was like I just lost it. It was 1,057, I believe, in 12 hours.
Wow.
I just like
I
to
don't think it was all puss though.
Maybe you send in like a group. I just like to think
I think
about
I think hands and mouth count as well.
like where
Hands
do
do
you
not count. That's crazy.
And a gangbang. I think
No,
counts.
even mouth
A
doesn't
train-
count. No. To fuck 1,000 dudes, they need to go into her pussy. I'll give them the ass.
Yeah, ass would count.
maybe, but is
Ass
it
would
like a
count.
Disney ride? Okay, you five go in. Like you have to take. They must.
I'm
all
not
get,
allowed on.
Yeah, like, oh, you.
But logistically, it's quicker to do 2 dicks in the pussy than 1 in the pussy and 1 in the ass.
Yeah.
That would take forever. You know
Well,
what
I mean, if you just got to put it in, what are the parameters here, Shannon? Do we know any parameters for this? Because
Where do they put their clothes? In cubbies? Do they stand naked
They
in line?
just take the dick out of the zipper.
Yeah, but you have to be erect. That's the logistics.
You got plenty
get
of time
me.
to get there waiting in line.
But with a bunch of other nerds.
I think a lot of those situations have fluffers.
So there's a whole line of fluffers with the men walking.
Yeah, I think there's a few.
No, Zach thinks there's a fluffer nutter
Yeah.
for the sandwiches. He's fantasizing out loud.
That's what happens when you come to the fluffer. It's a fluffer
couldn't get
nutter.
on the ride.
So how do you make money on this? You film it, you live stream it?
Probably OnlyFans, right? She gets a bunch of
Yes.
people. And look, every podcast talks about her. Everybody's,
You're
you know,
right. It's a
this is
dumb
what this guy
question.
did. He puts out this song and he's like talking about fucking his chick with a bunch of other dudes. And it just gets people talking. Dumb no offense, Shannon. No offense. I don't want to fucking hate on Shannon. Dumb podcast producers will bring this up to major podcasters, and they're hoping they're going to get some traction. Other people talk about it. They post it everywhere.
She should be in
worked.
traction, am I right?
It worked. You're talking about it.
What'd you say, Shannon?
It worked. You guys are talking about it.
I know it worked. Exactly.
But she's also, there's been some allegations against her for going to like, trying to get a bunch of guys to bang her for her OnlyFans content that are like barely legal. And when, like moms were complaining about it, that she was like putting out these ads
18-year-old guys.
to get fucked
Their
by,
moms.
but to be fucked by like
But
young
when I was
teenagers.
18, I would have jumped fucking on board with that in a heartbeat. That would have been so cool.
You would have went back to the back of the line like it was Halloween. You're trying to get out of these
I'm
kids.
just so excited.
I did that, by the way. Do you remember that?
No, but
When I was in high school, I would bring multiple masks. This is what a fatty I was. I would bring multiple masks with me, and I would go to the back of the line and get more candy. It was a brilliant fucking move.
I was very very.
Did you do that on your how to?
Thrifty.
Remember, you used to give tips on how to rob things or steal, like the sheet count.
It was called Scam That Jew.
Yes.
Scam That, comma Jew. We're the Jews that are doing the scamming. Yeah, I haven't done any good scams lately. Have I stolen recently? I did steal. So what did I steal the other day? I stole something. Oh, from my hotel. I just, they weren't at the front desk, and I just took all my things of water. Or fucking,
My buddy had the best.
Oh, like at the little.
yeah, I didn't know where they
thing.
were. I was like, I'm not going to fucking wait for them.
Yeah.
This is mine now.
My buddy had the best scam. I don't know if I ever told you this. And you go in 7-Eleven, right? And you get a Slurpee, but you just get the cup. You drop a Ben & Jerry's in the big Slurpee cup.
Ben &
Whoa.
Jerry's, yeah.
And then you top it off with the Slurpee.
Yeah.
So you pay for a Slurpee, which is like 99 cents, and you get a fucking $7 fucking thing of ice cream.
Yeah.
And the Slurpee keeps it cold,
That's smart.
so you get the fuck out of there.
It's not a bad scam, but it is
great
just,
scam unless you're in 7-Eleven where there's an Indian guy watching you the entire time.
Oh, right, sure, but
You got to be pretty fucking.
it was a simpler time. We were in college.
Inconspicuous.
Yeah.
yeah.
With a capital C, am I right?
Dude, that would be a great name for an album.
Capital.
Inconspicuous.
Ooh.
Yeah. And you
like
make con and capitalized with a hyphen.
I don't like how you're making eye contact.
How about this? Ridiculous. Never mind. I pushed my bet. We're all trying to top that Mattel thing. Am I the only one?
I could Mattel.
Although 0 day might be right there. It's funny. funny.
Let's see. Publix fans in tears as man's classic gag at grand opening is broadcast on TV. What is this, Shannon?
It's a really stupid, silly thing. I'm going to play it for you and just like pay attention to like the names on the screen.
Interviewed the first customer who got in line at 4 a.m.
I'm a Florida resident, so I know Publix, but
Jack
I got my
Mehoff.
friend here, John Borg. He's never been to a Publix before, so I came and brought him out.
So that was it, that he got it through, that he gave them the name and they
He
actually
got
put
Jack
it on air.
Mehoff, the oldest trick in the book.
Oh.
Yeah.
His name was Jack Mehoff.
Yeah, well, that was the idea.
I didn't even
he
see
said,
that.
He said his name was Jack Mehoff.
We're
Why was the-
partial to Gabe Itches.
Gay bitches
Or
is good.
Nick Kerr is the
Yeah.
great one.
Oh yeah, of course.
Harry N-word.
We have plenty.
Is that one?
Norma Stitz.
Yeah. Hey, would you blow me?
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah,
we have a guy because Frankie McDonald's on In Hot Water, and one of our fans always says, "Frankie, I have a huge fan of yours. His name's so and so. Can you say you love them? Love Norma's tits."
Yeah.
Phil McCockiner, right?
Barry.
Oh, Barry. That's right. That's right. Barry. And
Barry McCockiner.
Barry McCockiner.
That's great.
I mean, the funniest was the fucking Asian airline one.
What's that?
Somebody called in the victims of it was like some Asian plane crash, and it's I mean, it's one of
Oh,
the,
and the three pilots like
it's Some Ting Wong, Bang Ding Ow.
Bang Ding.
It is fucking the funniest.
So let's do some plugs real quick. We're just trucking along here. Gino, what are you plugging, my friend?
In Hot Water podcast 5 days a week, just on the Rumble and the Patreon / In Hot Water. It's good stuff.
Very cool. Very cool.
We basically have two of the cameras. Anthony left, and we fucking do it right in the apartment. It looks kind of a fun little gig we do. And
Very
Keanu
cool.
actually took over the booth, and I'm having a lot more fun with it.
Keanu in the booth.
I'm the booth gal
Nice.
for all your booth needs.
Love it. Keanu, what are you plugging?
Keanu Cast is wherever you find your podcasts, and then Keanu Live on YouTube, like 4 days a week. It's Keanu C. Thompson everywhere. So
Nice. Very cool. Zac Amico.
Hey guys, so unfortunately that little Canada run is not happening.
What happened?
What'd you do?
Didn't they canceled a couple people's weekends, and I just found out. So sorry, can't go to Canada, but making up for it, I'm going to Nashville with Lewis for Nashville Comedy Festival. After that, I'll be in Golden, Colorado, and then I'm back on tour with JCW. Sorry about the Canada tickets; they're postponing it to the fall.
That's crazy. What the fuck happened? Tell me later.
Yeah, I'll tell you later.
I think I know what happened.
Yeah.
Somebody else got canceled, and then they canceled them too. Mm-hmm. I know exactly what happened. Come see me this weekend, Philadelphia, going back to the city of brotherly love. Very excited to be at the Punchline Philly. Got some special guests going to be with me, Naeem Ali and Ryan Foster. It's going to be a goddamn blast. That's this Friday, Saturday, April 4th and 5th. Next week, we're doing Story Wars, and we're doing a Depraved show at the Nashville Comedy Festival. Zac Amico's coming out. Very excited to have you out there, my brother. You're going to be on
Thanks,
Story
buddy.
Wars. You're going to be on the Depraved. It's going to be a goddamn great time. There's a lot of other shows, so you could jump on as well. So we'll be in Nashville Sunday through Wednesday next week, and then I'm my rescheduled dates for North Charleston, the Wits End Comedy Lounge is April 11th and 12th. Then at the end of the month, I will be at American Comedy Company, taking a nice little 2-week fucking break in the middle of there because I've been running ragged on the road nonstop. Opening my pool on the 13th. I'm opening it very early, so we'll see what happens. Lots of other stuff coming up as well. Houston's coming up, Fort Collins, Colorado, Fort Myers, Florida. I'm going to Europe with Scott Chaplin. I'm going to Amsterdam, Glasgow, Dublin, Manchester, and London. I'll be in Laugh Boston right after that. Lots of stuff coming up right before I film my next special. It's going to be July 12th, Tampa, Florida. Get those tickets. There's like 20 tickets left in the early show, like 30 tickets left in the late show. So get those tickets now. They're going to sell out any day now. And also get your Skankfest tickets. May 2nd, Skankfest tickets are officially on sale. We're announcing the lineups mid-April as well. So May 2nd, grab those tickets. They're going to go faster than they've ever gone before. Skankfest New Orleans happening this November 14th or 16th. It's going to be a goddamn blast. Biggest lineup, biggest venue, lots more space, lots more seats, cheaper drinks. I mean, what a fucking amazing time Skankfest is going to be. Make sure you guys subscribe to Gas Digital. Make sure you guys check out all my other podcasts, Legion of Skanks, The Regs, and obviously Story Wars, which has been fucking tearing it up. People love Story Wars. Producer Jorge says, free Amy Lewis, you Producer Jorge, you need to fucking calm down. I will fire you from your job in that booth, you motherfucker. I do sometimes think it's actually you, Producer Jorge.
I would never. I'm very respectful.
I know you are. Producer Warrior said someone called James gay for me. Well, he didn't do it. He figured out a workaround. That's a smart way to say it.
It's well played.
Yeah. Let's see. What else we want to talk about here, Shannon? A lot of fun stories here. California woman uses the world's longest tongue to play Jenga. That's fun. Is she hot, Shannon?
I know, and to me, it's disturbing. I'm curious to see if this is like hot for dudes to watch, but I'll show you the video.
Let's see.
Oh no.
Geno's gonna puke.
Holy shit.
Geno's fucking
My
furious.
name is Chanel Tapper, and I am the Guinness World Record holder.
Pause it.
for
Ew, her
female
tongue is rancid. She looks kind of cute there.
She looks normal.
She looks kind of cute there, but her tongue has like little fucking. Does her tongue have hair like Snow White's back?
Freckles on it.
She's got little fucking hair follicles popping out of her tongue, dude.
Well, every tongue has that for taste. Those are taste buds, but her tongue's probably so big, everything's on it is big.
Zach, how long's your tongue? Zach, you have the same. You really are the fucking grown-up baby from Dinosaurs.
My Jabba.
Yeah, Zach. Zach. If you ever see, you remember that? What was it called?
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
You remember the baby?
Yeah, the baby. Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
I mean, I never watched it, but I remember it.
He looks so much like
He
Zach. Pull it up just for a minute. Pull up a video of it, not just a picture of it. It really does make me fucking laugh, dude. You have the exact same look as the grown-up baby Sinclair from Dinosaurs. Go ahead, Shannon. We got it. Give you enough time there.
Not the mama, not the mama.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Not the mama, not the mama.
It's also how Zach just fucking treats me on the show.
Yeah.
Keep it going. I watch this every week.
That is Zach.
It looks like your fucking face.
That is starting to bother me.
Not the mother, not the mother.
Are these, obviously these are costumes, right? Or the baby's a puppet.
Yeah, but these are people in suits. This is
Really?
Jim Henson.
Was there anybody?
okay.
Was there anybody famous playing any of the characters?
I don't think so. Well, that's Elmo is the baby.
Oh, really?
Kevin Clash.
Nice.
Wouldn't know that name.
Yeah. Black guy.
Yeah.
Colored fella.
That's why you wouldn't know the name.
There you go.
Homosexual black fella.
A gay black
It
is
says
Elmo.
I
Sally
don't care.
Struthers did Charlene.
Sally Struthers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. So she wore that outfit?
No, she was just the voice.
Probably the voice. Gene.
Oh.
Grandpa Louie was Buddy Hackett.
Okay. See, that's.
Oh, so there were actors in these outfits because they're like.
Yeah, but if you're in an outfit like that, you're not a regular. You're a puppeteer.
Right. You're
'Cause you gotta control the
I'm so
face
dumb, and then someone voiced it over. I'm
Yeah,
so
yeah.
stupid. Okay.
Yeah.
Science.
And Sherman Hemsley was the boss.
Ah.
All right then.
He
All
was
right.
gay.
There you go. So all right,
And black.
Let's see this. Let's see this tongue.
For female with the longest tongue.
Oh boy.
I like little fun, silly, or
Oh
what
my
have you,
God.
things like that. That's what makes my tongue. I feel the most fun when I could do things that are outside the box with it.
see what she
Honestly,
has inside
the
a
best
box with
reaction
it.
I could ever get when somebody sees my tongue is screaming. I actually do like when people yell or scream or in shock or horror sometimes.
wild.
But
Those
that's
taste
probably
buds
my favorite one because
is-
it's funny to me, to be honest. It's a dramatic
Can I do
response.
that? Hold on. Let me see.
Yeah, you're not really doing it.
That's not that impressive.
She had her
No,
tongue
you're.
like
It's
up
in
to
your.
her
It's in your
nose.
mouth when you do it. Yeah, it's like.
That's not
you know
a
what I thought?
spoon. That's a pen. That's not. That's not.
He
as
could do a spoon, I
heavy.
bet.
I can do a spoon as well. I can do a spoon on my nose.
A spoon.
Yeah.
You're like Elon Musk at the.
You remember
the
Kim,
dinner.
Kim told me about that game, Spoons?
Yo, yep.
What is it? How does it work?
She said when they were kids, they used to play spoons, and it was you would drive around the hood, and you had to throw a spoon at the biggest, blackest person you saw.
Because he's a spoon.
That is not what
But
I
if
thought
you
spoons
missed,
was.
You had to get out of the car and
Pick
get
up the spoon.
There's another game called Spoons, and it is a sleepover game, and it is not that.
It's not the same.
What?
That's so fucking funny, dude. If you miss him, you have to get out of the car and get it.
That's fucking an elimination game.
Did you see that one middle school, like that black kid beating the shit out of a white kid in the middle school? It's all over. It's all over Geno's feed, probably.
No. I didn't see it. I've been busy.
Colin Ruggs of the world and all these people. It's like first of all, middle school. This black kid looks like he's 19 years old. It's crazy.
It's sure to be on Kumia's
It's
Twitter.
for sure on Kumia's Twitter, which is like then somebody's like, and then the kid gets up and he stomps the kid on the head. Like, so he stands up and he stomps the kid on the head. And then people are like, attempted murder, charge this guy as an adult. I was like, first of all, when I was in fucking high school, I stomped a kid on the fucking head. It wasn't attempted murder. It was a stupid move, but I wasn't trying to kill the guy. I was trying to fucking kick his ass and continue to fucking do it. He was making out with my girlfriend that I had over the summer.
Was he okay?
He was older than me. He was a senior. I was in 9th grade. He was a senior.
You had the disadvantage.
Billy Coe. Shout out Billy Coe, who I kicked your fuck. Remember when I was a freshman, I kicked your fucking ass in front of the bus stop, you piece of shit? I was dating a girl, Jennifer Richardson. We're naming names, right?
Yes.
She was in the 8th grade. I was in the 9th grade. We became boyfriend and girlfriend over the summertime.
Wait, he was a senior dating
an 8th grader.
I was about to say.
It was crazy. That's exactly the point that I made.
It was criminal.
It was.
I had to get one in. Jesus Christ.
It was criminal.
It was criminal.
And he was like 17. She was literally in the 8th grade. Because I was going into the 9th grade. She was going into the 8th grade. We hooked up over the summer at Bowline Public Pool, and we just kissed each other. We made out.
It's good to see you're not holding on to this.
Yeah. And then he started dating her. She broke up with me, and he started dating her. And he would like make fun of me on the bus that he took my girlfriend. And I was like, dude, you're a fucking adult. I was like, first of all, you're dating a child, a girl that's in middle school, and you're an adult. And then one day I just got off the bus and I fucking put a whooping on him. Put a goddamn whooping on him. And then I got up and I fucking stomped him in the head. And his face was all red. But it wasn't attempted murder. I think that's so weird,
Tensions are high at the bus stop.
Tensions are very high. When you're kids, you're not fucking, you're not trying to fucking kill somebody. It's not like you made him bite the curb,
That's what I was gonna. It wasn't that. He just got,
Can you find that fight, Shannon?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. I actually went over it this morning and I didn't use it because whenever I show teenagers getting hurt, I feel like you hate it. So I purposely didn't grab it.
Hold on, Almo 715 says Lewis was a fat loser. All his stories are stuff he saw other dudes do. Time on Almo for 1 hour, Shannon. He loses the rest of the show. Almo, I bet you're a fat loser. I bet you are currently a fat fucking loser, you piece of shit. I'm fucking jacked right there. I'm just a little fat, but I'm kind of jacked.
I see it.
I'm almost back.
I'm still trying to do the math. Okay, so in 8th grade, you're like what? You're like 15 at the oldest.
Not in 8th grade. You're like 12.
11, 12.
No, my son's 12. He's going into the 7th grade, so you're 13 in the 8th grade.
Right, okay, so 14 at the oldest. I'm giving the guy some slack.
Fine.
Okay.
Yeah. No, this girl was 13, I believe, and I was 14.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
13. How old is a senior?
17.
18.
This is the beginning of the year. This is the beginning of the school year.
Yeah,
so the beginning of the year usually
he just stolen you from that summer.
Yeah. She just broke up with me. She broke my heart. Jennifer Richardson.
And you broke his fucking head.
And
That's
then
fine.
she got fat. So
That's how it
that's what
goes.
happens. It was called karma. God made you fat because you broke up with me for an adult.
17 and 13. That's all right, whatever.
It's a little bit much.
Is this the video,
It's too
Lewis?
much.
Let's see. Yeah, this is it.
This is
Oh boy.
Why would this be in my feed?
This kid's putting a whooping on it. But everyone's saying like the teacher doesn't even put his coffee down. He just kind of walks by.
That teacher's a cuck. What the hell's he doing?
Yeah, he doesn't even put his coffee down to help. Then they get him off, and then look, he gives a nice little stomperoo. This white kid's got to learn some fucking.
Got to pull his pants down.
This white
Why
kid's
are his
gotta-
pants down?
He's a homo. He's trying to fuck him. Like, dude.
Come on. So what happened to this kid?
I think it was just another angle.
Why'd he beat him up?
I don't know. Just they're kids. Kids fight. I asked my son today. I was like, has there been any fights in your middle school? He's like, no. He's like, we don't fight.
No, his
I
age
was like, we
group,
go to
they're
like a nice.
peaceful.
We go to like he goes to a nice school with nice kids. He's the brown kid in his school.
They use their words these days.
They do for the most part.
Yeah.
But by the time I was in the 6th grade, I was in 4 separate fist fights in middle school in the 6th grade alone. I went 3-1.
Why were you so angry?
My mom was abusive. My dad was murdered a few years before
those are
that.
Good. Those are good
those
reasons.
are the reasons. Yeah.
Tensions are high at the bus stop.
Yeah,
Sure,
tensions are
shit
super
goes
high.
down.
I got my fights were. Let me see. Can I remember all of them? It was Paul Altamonte. I told this story before, but I'll give you the quick version. I remember Tong Po had from American Kickboxer. He had You remember he had like a long braid? He had a hair there and it was braided in the back. Pull up the Tong
I know
Po
what a
hair.
long braid is, but I didn't follow American Kickboxer. I didn't watch it.
But essentially, it was like a patch of hair right here. That's all he had, and everything else was shaved. And then it was like, I don't know if it was a braid or if it was like just kind of in a ponytail type thing. And I remember seeing that. I was like, that's fucking badass. And I used to draw like myself as like a character, as like a pro wrestler. And I drew myself as having like a long braid with like a little blade at the end of it. That's it. Yeah, like this, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I imagine in the front, just on one side, like in my head. So in the 6th grade, I had my mom shave my head into just that because I had kind of long hair, but I also had nappy ass like Afro Latino hair. So instead of it hanging down, it just poofed up. So there was a little poof right in the front of my head. And I walked into the school that day, and Paul Tamonte was like, "Yo, your hair's fucking gay." And then I kicked his ass in the back of the classroom. Gave him, I mean, it was like a fucking 1-2, a little 2-piece. Then Brian Schultz, this kid, this black chick was trying to fight me, and I've never hit a girl in my entire life. And then he pushed me into her, and I just had nothing to do with the energy. She was like hitting me, so I turned around and I started swinging on him. Got into that fight. Then I got into a fight with an African kid named Babatunde.
Oh,
I'm gonna say that's the one you lost.
Yeah,
I definitely lost. I went 2-2 in the 6th grade. This is the one that got me kicked out of school.
I have a feeling you got Baba tuned up. Don't swing till you see the red in his eyes.
Oh boy.
This is a straight up from African. He was like, what was the African on South Park?
Oh, Starvin' Marvin?
He was like Starvin' Marvin, dude. He had a giant head. He was a little skinny kid, dude. And I was bullying his friend. I was actually being a bully. Like, I took the kid's milk and I poured it onto his tray.
I thought you were going to say his head like something out of an 80s movie.
No, straight up out of it, but it was like I poured the milk onto his food, like his friend. And then Starvin' Marvin
Yeah,
got
you made
up.
him mad. You wasted food and milk.
Dude.
That could have fed his village.
Yeah, exactly.
He got up and he fucking double leg took me down, mounted me. This is pre-UFC, dude. This is, I mean, maybe UFC had come out at this point because I guess it was probably 94, 95. This kid mounted me and started ground and pounding me in front of the entire cafeteria while everyone cheered him on. I remember I just couldn't get this little African off me. No, nothing I could do can get this African off me, dude. And it just felt like a ton of bricks was on my chest, and he just beat my ass in front of the whole school. And then I got kicked out of the school. Get a napkin, Shannon. I just spilled some of my coffee.
After that, you got kicked out?
I got kicked out. I deserved it. I was bullying. I was being a bully.
To the poor African kid, and then
You'd be in
showed
jail
you.
now for bullying.
Yeah.
You know?
And then I went to another school, and on my first day of Haversham Middle School, I got into a fight with Jeff Diaz in the lunch line. Thank you, Shannon.
You got to walk into the joint and hit the biggest guy in the mouth. Am I right?
Yeah, and then he kicked my ass.
Okay.
He didn't.
Tough guy. You had a rough patch. there.
This is when I realized I wasn't tough. This was like the year that I was like, I'm not really a good fighter. And then the lunch monitor broke us up, and we said we were just joking because we didn't want to get in trouble. And
Have you ever been in a fight, Eugene?
Not like an extended.
You got punched in the face.
There have been punches thrown.
Pat Dixon fucking.
Fucking sucker.
But not like a fight. I don't think you
I was in a
have.
bar
If
once.
I got my ass kicked by Pat Dixon, I wouldn't even have the balls to ask somebody to marry me. I'm like, you know what, dude? I don't deserve pussy.
That was the sucker. I went to hug that
punch.
motherfucker.
That's the reason I was into him, I think.
Yeah.
I was
He's into
true.
malakas, Dino.
I was so appalled by that. I was like, I don't know.
He's another one that got fucking ruined by the pandemic. Fucking addicted to Adderall.
Oh, yeah?
Did you hear what he said?
No, he's talking shit about me?
No, he's
better
fucking.
not be.
You won't hear shit about him because he's fucking off the radar.
Oh, I see.
He
Yeah.
fucking punched himself out of comedy.
Yeah, I always liked Pat, but that was a whole weird thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a weird thing.
What was weird about it?
Him punching you in the face?
Why'd he punch me?
I don't remember why. What was the reason?
You tell me.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Were you on his podcast? You were being loud and interrupting a lot?
No, he was addicted to Adderall, and he thought I was fucking Chrissy Mayer, fucking Felicia, and somebody else. He fucking texted me 3 times. Don't have this girl on your show. After the show was over, I didn't see any of it. I walked up to hug him, and he just fucking punched me in the jaw.
Geno went in for a hug.
I watched the video on repeat many times.
Yeah.
I know what happened.
Did you see me fall down?
No, you fucking took it.
I didn't. I just looked at fucking. I'm like, he fucking hit me.
Yeah.
And then he fucking went out, and he fucking thought like nothing will come of this, and then he fucking fled to Tennessee 2 days later.
Yeah. Well, you know, What are you going to do?
Well, I just think there's been a lot of misinformation about it.
No, sure. I'm not hating. Like,
No, I'm just.
You know, I love you.
I know that.
I like Pat. I love you, Geno.
Yeah,
You're my fucking
right.
one of my oldest friends, and I say this all the time.
yeah.
Geno has done. When I started doing comedy, Geno did so much for me.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget that.
And I'm just saying, like, a lot. And
loyal as a dog.
Right, but I'm ridiculously loyal. I really fucking am. And the fucking thing is about Pat. He fucking lied, and a lot of fucking assholes fucking believed him. And I just fucking said the truth will come out. But then a lot of people said a lot of different.
You're saying fucking a lot right now, though, which might be a little bit of a poker tale. I don't know what's going on. You're getting upset.
Yeah. Oh, please! It aggravates me that this fucking and he's hit other women. And fucking and this is what gets me about the state of. I think you got other women. Thank you.
Geno and other women.
Because you have to do that. Because if you say hit 3 women and you, right. But the point is, fucking. This is why this, and I'll make it political as I do.
Please.
The city of New York is a piece of shit city.
Okay.
Because they tell you crime is down. This guy should have been charged with a felony.
Yeah.
Fucking, he paid all this shit and he had it knocked down to a misdemeanor. So the guy got away with hitting 3 women and me.
That's what Geno calls him,
Yeah.
Mr. Meanie.
He's a Mr.
Don't hit me.
Meanie. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that, but it's just like it just drives me nuts how this city has just gone to shit. And they're like,
See, a lot of people in the racist live chat think that hitting women is cool, though. So that's the problem. You're not
no
really
one
getting
said
them
it
on your
wasn't.
side. Yeah, they're
yeah,
not.
no one said you don't hit women, right? And you don't hit them hard.
They'll forget the lesson.
They'll black out and lose the lesson. But thank you, because I do. I consider myself very loyal, and
The
you
more,
know that.
the more my father keeps drinking, the more that bitch.
The more my father drinks, the clumsier that bitch gets.
Yeah, come on. I don't do this for fun. Have fun.
Did you ever hear the story? Who was it? I forget. Pete Holmes. They were fucking when DeRosa was writing for Pete Holmes. They were sitting in the writing room just doing some of my jokes, and they're like, "No, it's this guy." Geno's like, "Is he the most violent racist man alive?" No, he's a little sweetheart.
Yeah, you are.
You are.
Geno is a sweetheart. Geno is a sweetheart.
With a reconstructed jaw. All right, I got off topic. I'm sorry.
Okay, so let's see. What is this, Shannon? Man uses ChatGPT to challenge traffic violation in court and wins.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I figured you'd like this one.
What?
I figured you'd like this one.
I do. I enjoy ChatGPT. I was ChatGPTing all fucking day yesterday.
So this happened in Kazakhstan. It was a 23-year-old guy. He got a traffic ticket. Long story short.
How fast could you be going on a goat, though?
So
depends on how fast you come.
So he traffic ticket, and then he tried to fight it, and his whatever he did to try to complain about it was rejected. And so he went to ChatGPT, and then he submitted ChatGPT's answer, and he ended up winning.
What was the answer?
So I can read. Do you want me to read you through the whole thing?
Can you do it in a Kazakhstani accent?
I have no idea what that even is.
Just wing it. Wing it.
Did you say Jorge? Jorge could do it.
No, Borat.
Oh, I can't do it. So he was driving his mother to the hospital in Kazakhstan's largest city when the car in front of them stopped for no apparent reason and blocked the entire lane, which happened to be the only car lane on the particular street. The only solutions he could think of were to try to bypass the stalled car through the bus lane on the right, or simply wait behind the car and hold up the entire lane. He chose the first option, but his maneuver was picked up by surveillance cameras, and he soon received a ticket in the mail. So he tried contesting the ticket, explained the situation, but his complaint was rejected. So his other course of action was to go to court, and that's where AI came to play. He was unfamiliar with the whole court thing. He had to pay 5,800 tenge, which is $11.
$11. All I can think of is goats.
And so after typing the situation to ChatGPT and mentioning that there was video evidence of his maneuver on the website, the AI tool advised him to challenge the ticket in the court of law and even redacted the paperwork needed to file his case.
Wow.
Detailing his experience on Twitter, he said that traffic authority personnel were initially very rude, rejecting his complaint outright, claiming his decision to pay the fine was essentially an addition of guilt. It says addition. It says addition, though, admission of guilt. However, as in many other countries, paying a fine in a short period of time carries a 50% discount. So even if one plans to contest the fine in court, if they lose, they end up paying only half. So after he filed this in court, he was contacted by the traffic authority to settle the case.
I fell asleep 3 minutes ago, Shannon.
Well, this is it all comes together here. So he was contacted by the traffic authority after he filed this to settle the case by simply deleting the fine from their database and returning the money to him. So it worked what ChatGPT told him to do. However, ChatGPT advised him against dropping the lawsuit. So he went to court instead, and during a 10-minute hearing where he was asked multiple questions by the judge, he used the speech function of ChatGPT to answer the questions. And so the whole thing was it did so well, the judge had no choice but to cancel the fine.
Love
now
it.
he's planning on using ChatGPT to file a civil suit against the judge, which I think is a little too far.
I have 2 tickets right now that maybe I'll use ChatGPT to get out of.
What kind?
I have
Speeding?
one speeding ticket, which I didn't, and I swear on my son's life, I wasn't stopped. I never got a speeding ticket. They said there's literally.
Was it a camera one?
No, it says that they fucking pulled me over.
Is it New York?
Yeah.
I got one a couple weeks ago, and it's like your inspection sticker is invalid, and it was like
No, you got a ticket for doing speed. Gina.
on the fucking inspection sticker.
Yeah.
And it's like
Sounds like fun.
and it was the same thing. It's like it was for February. I'm like, this is valid since January. Here
Yeah.
it is. Like, okay, but it was a ticket that never happened.
I got a ticket.
You weren't even in the country,
I
right?
wasn't even in the country.
Wow.
I got a ticket saying that I was speeding and that they pulled me over, and there was other details in it, like it was like my car but somebody else's license. I don't remember. I got to remember the details. At this point, they keep on in New York. If you plead not guilty, they just give you a court case a year away.
Right.
Then they keep on just pushing it back months and months and months. I don't even remember like fucking anything, but I did not get pulled over at all. I've literally.
You're Louis J. Slomes.
Yes,
Pretty good.
I've never been pulled over for speeding. Since I was 17 years old. I got pulled over when I was 17 years old, going across the one of the bridges going up to Highland Falls in New York. I got a speeding ticket, doing 67 and a 55.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, not even that fast, honestly. It'll come back. But I got one other speeding ticket for a speeding camera ticket, which is fine. That was probably true, but I've never been pulled over for speeding, so I'm going to fight this. And then I got another one.
67 and a 32 was the theme of their wedding.
Pretty good.
It was.
I had to do the math. I had to pick an age that wasn't offensive to you, but was still
I am
funny.
32.
But we exposed 32, so that was perfectly played, I thought.
That's
Not that you need my
wonderful.
funny is funny.
Wonderful. But then the other one I got the other day, there was like a bus. I just went around the bus and I went into the middle lane and I made the left. And I should have just been waiting for the bus to move, and the cops pulled me over. So I actually did do that. But I also pleaded not guilty to that, because my understanding is if you plead not guilty, most of the time they'll just plead it down, you'll do a fine or whatever. I don't want to get points on my license.
Right.
So here I am, though. But now I have
They make you pay more money so you don't get points.
They
I've
gave
seen that.
me a the court whatever the court date is like 9 months from now. Crazy.
You'll be fine.
I think they just hope you don't like. I think they print
They're hoping that I
extra tickets.
eventually forget,
Yeah.
and then I just owe it, and I fucking.
This city's fucked up. They just give extra tickets. I honestly believe, saying like and you'll just some people pay it. You know.
This is not how it was driving in South Carolina. I don't drive here. He has a stick shift car. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
But
Ooh, Geno. I don't drive stick.
I can't
It's
do it.
like a pussy.
Yeah, and no one can steal it. I don't even need to lock it.
Yeah. I don't drive. I've never learned how to drive stick. I feel like I could though. I feel like I could.
Anyone
easily.
could. I want to
can't.
teach her. She won't let me teach her.
why? It's not worth my quality of life.
If you can't drive a manual transmission, you just have a steering license. That's what the
I
kids
think my
say.
license is
Well, eventually
expired.
it's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be all together, or like driverless cars. I took a driverless car in Austin for the first time. I took an Uber.
No way.
A Waymo Uber.
So you get in the car and there is no driver.
There's no driver.
Come on.
That's horrifying.
There's no driver. And they tell you, they're like, you have a Waymo driver on the way, and then it picks you up. And I was like, all right, this is fucking wild, dude. And then you get in, you have to unlock the door with your app, hit a button and it unlocks it for you. You get in, and they tell you, like, don't worry, the cameras and the microphones aren't picking anything up, so you can have a private conversation, and then the steering wheel just fucking moves. It's so weird. Everyone's looking at you as you're coming by, dude. It's so bizarre, but that is definitely the future. It was perfect.
It's either the best thing in the world or the scariest thing in the world.
I don't like Uber drivers.
Exactly. That's like my dream, as long as I could trust it. Like if I self checkout,
owns it?
great, change my life.
I'm
Like
assuming
that.
Uber or maybe Waymo owns the
Because
car.
imagine you buy a car and it does all the work for you.
Who owns Waymo, Shannon? Does Uber own Waymo, or is Waymo essentially get an Uber license and then I have no idea how it works, but that is 100%. I say within 2 to 3 years, it's going to be all driverless Ubers and Lyfts.
Oh my God, we're gonna.
There's not going to be a driver, and I trust a fucking driverless car more than I trust a driver. Dude, the amount of times I see my fucking Uber driver scrolling on his phone, getting involved in a conversation, calling his girlfriend.
They're always on the phone.
They always take their own. They always decide to take their own way. I watch them fucking not listen to the GPS all the time. It drives me out of my fucking mind.
Yeah.
So that's the future right there. Is there any video of Waymo?
Oh, so I just have this separately that Waymo is owned by a different company. It's Alphabet Inc. So
That's
I guess
Google.
they just partnered
Doesn't
up.
Google
Yes,
is-
Google. It's all together, yeah.
I'm so stupid.
Let's see. Weird Beard says, Jesus Lewis is fucking stupid. Okay. Why is that stupid, Weird Beard? You fucking piece of shit. Why is that stupid? You think that in the next 2 to 3 years we're not going to have mostly driverless cars, if not all, for Uber? Are you out of your fucking mind? I'd say within 10 years, every car that's going to be coming off the lot will be a driverless car. Every car within a decade.
Maybe even the option. Maybe just an option. You don't have to drive.
Let's see.
Gustava, Senior Product Lead for Driving Behavior at Waymo.
That's
What
the car?
you're looking at is the Waymo driver in action. Adapted for a variety of vehicle platforms, it is the most advanced, fully autonomous driving
I
technology.
can smell this woman's accent.
What you notice pretty quickly is that these aren't normal vehicles. Take this Jaguar I-Pace, for example. It's been equipped with an elegant array of sensors and software, which allows
Is
it
this
to
more
move through the
expensive than an
city
Uber?
No.
on its own.
Dude,
Same
once
shit.
headliners figure out how to get the car to do 20 minutes before them.
So good.
It's probably, realistically speaking, it should drive prices down.
It's true.
Because you don't have to pay the driver.
You don't have to pay the driver. It's just a company. In fact, I'm upset actually as I'm thinking about it. It's like, why did I pay as much for the Waymo ride as I did for a regular Uber
Well,
driver?
you're paying for the
Right.
technology.
Yeah, but
Right,
I
look
mean,
at all the bells and whistles on that thing. It had like a helicopter thing on top
I don't
of
think
it.
there's that many bells and whistles on that. How much
What
more
it-
expensive is that car than a regular fucking car?
Haven't you seen the self-driving cars like drive into a train though? There's like videos.
The only one I saw was a guy got stuck in the back of one and it just circled the parking lot for like a half an hour. Because it kept recalculating.
Right.
And it just
Does it
drove
lock
him-
you in? Oh,
Yeah.
And then he just,
Yeah,
like-
and he was like calling the app and they didn't know what to do.
Hold on. Maluma on the Race to Life just says Waymo doesn't take black people to Brooklyn. It still won't stop for black people.
Becomes no Waymo.
No Waymo.
You can't.
Oh shit. Yeah, I mean, I really liked it. I thought it was pretty fucking cool.
It seems cool.
Yeah, and so I haven't seen many of these videos of
Maybe it
driverless
was
cars.
a scary movie or something. Maybe it was, but I swear there was one that just drove into like a train.
Can you
was
see it? Has there
coming.
been any driverless car accidents or things like that?
Well, you remember when they were testing the driverless, what was it, Tesla? Like it would always hit black people. Like when they were testing it
shocking.
didn't see black people.
Like turtles, how it'll only slam into black things. Would you put a white thing in front of it? It won't.
But a couple of them would speed up as they were hitting the black people. That was weird.
Every once in a while, the passenger side would be like, don't worry, I got him with the door.
Yeah.
So I found one article that it's in January 21st of this year, and it said they weren't blaming Waymo for this, but there was a multiple car wreck, and it's the first fatal collision involving a driverless car.
Yeah, but it was somebody. Yeah, but it was
Not
people
Waymo's fault.
smashing into fucking
Right,
cars.
and it wasn't the
Here's
driver.
what will happen. Okay, eventually there will be all driverless cars. Traffic will be borderline fucking eliminated. Eventually, these cars will go 100 miles an hour, and they're going to get you to your fucking place where you want to go, like way faster, way more efficient, way less gas, all electric. The writing's on the
Right.
wall. How are you calling me stupid? Who's going to call me stupid, Shannon?
You're
But when
stupid if
can
you think we're
but
going
can-
all. If you think we're going all electric, you're stupid.
But can Waymo detect like idiot drivers? Like, can it detect? Like,
Why are
these
you
people
pointing at
aren't-
me?
You know how I feel about the way.
Can
you
it detect idiot large penis
Can
drivers?
it detect like? So if some people are having an
Can
accident before it, can it stop? Like, does it know if Eugene wants to bob and weave around it? That's what disturbs me.
Yeah, so you think you think that people in a decade are still going to be driving their cars?
Do you want? No, but I'm saying it's not all electric. Electric's fucking insane.
What do you mean?
They want like like this is another thing. They're moving away from. It takes. Do you know how much fossil fuels it takes to build one electric car? Look that up sometime because you need all the batteries. Do you understand? Let's say that there's some kind of crisis in New York because Trump. Oh no, Biden started World War III, and we all need to get out of here, and all we have is electric cars.
They're all going to start their own version of World War III, by the way. I mean,
They're not. We're fine.
It's all the same shit.
We're fine.
It's fucking. Yeah, stop with the. Also, you're Mr. Fucking. I hate COVID or I hate the restrictions.
I haven't brought up COVID once.
Fuck it. You
No,
haven't.
now you did.
haven't. I did though. Trump was the one who fucking locked everything down. Trump was the one who fucking made us believe in Fauci. This was all fucking Trump's doing.
I'll talk when you're done. I'll talk when you're
why
done.
is it that Trump people are always like, dude, the vaccine, but then they love Trump when he's the one who literally shuts society down?
You sound like me.
Because
He's gonna
Trump.
yell at you now.
Okay,
Yeah.
no.
Go ahead, Geno. Go ahead, Geno.
Because the same people.
Take it, fossil fool.
Because the same people that said I didn't elect Elon Musk, even though he's cleaning all this shit up and the stuff he found the past 2 days, fucking Social Security is insane. No one elected Fauci. And Trump had the company running great. And let's say I run a company like Trump did, and he ran, and you're in charge of fucking accounting, you're in charge of whatever, transportation, and you go to the guy that was there. He trusted Fauci. And let me tell you something else he did. He rushed the vaccine to the market. He didn't mandate it. He said,
Hold on. How are you saying that Biden is starting World War III, but then you don't give Trump any shit for shutting down the country? It's the same shit.
Trump listened to Fauci. He trusted him.
He trusted a fucking shithead.
Yeah, but why
that was on him.
Yeah.
It was on him to trust him. Like you trusted Pat Dixon. That was on you, kind of. No, I'm kidding.
But that's not bad. But what I'm saying is, yeah, he trusted him, and why wouldn't he? And that's where Trump fucked up, trusting him and listening to him. But when he rushed the vaccine to the market, he didn't mandate it like everyone else did. He said, "Here's your vaccine. Take it if you want, or don't. But open the country back up."
I remember things being mandated. I remember the country being shut down. This is all during Trump's fucking
Trump didn't
administration.
mandate vaccines. Trump did not.
Hold on, I'm asking ChatGPT right now.
Do it.
Let's see what ChatGPT says. Hold on.
It's a silly and stupid.
Did
voice,
Trump
but-
mandate vaccines? I'm asking ChatGPT.
This is gonna
I know.
get us
I'm
out of a
whispering.
ticket.
Trump did rush
Trump
the vaccines to the
mandate
market
vaccines?
so they could open things back up. What did he say? It broke up. It just sounded like he said N-O, fuckhead.
He said no.
Do you understand?
Any more context, ChatGPT?
Trump, that's why. And that's why. And why do you think? Let me ask you something else. Everything you said about
All right, I'm
Fauci.
sorry, why did I bring this up?
Why did Fauci?
I don't know why.
Why did Fauci need a preemptive fucking pardon? Because Trump was going to come back, and the greatest thing that ever happened was them stealing 2020, so Trump could be like, all right, fuck it up for 4 years, and now they're cleaning fucking house.
Sorry, it's a drama llama. Sorry, I fucked this up. We were doing so good. I don't know why I would have.
Did Trump mandate? Are you sure about that 5 minutes? But do you understand? That's the same thing. And it's like Pat Dixon. You listen to one fuckhead's lies, and then you sit there on fucking one of the greatest podcasts ever and say, yeah, Trump, man, he didn't. He rushed them and said it's open because he wanted to open it back up
Can you
after he
say-
trusted that fuck Fauci, who got pardoned now.
Can you
You don't get how it's all they're all fucking criminals?
There we go. Wow.
I'm getting a coffee.
We're wrapping up in a minute.
He'll run.
He's going. It's fine. It's fine. I shouldn't
He's
have brought, I
not
shouldn't have
normally
brought up
like this.
I don't know why I
just
brought up
saying.
the vaccines. I don't know
You're
what was
crazy
wrong
to
with me.
do
That was a goddamn mistake. He
You
actually
sound
literally-
like me. I'm like, well, the vaccines did come when Trump was in office, but he's like, no. Yeah, he yells at me all the time about it, but don't worry, you did nothing wrong.
That's
Oh,
fine.
man.
That was quick.
He's
Oh
gonna
my
have to sleep
God,
with the
we.
vaccine tonight.
What I missed?
All right, nothing. We're good.
You're not
I love you.
injecting me with
I love
anything
you,
ever. Again, am I right?
I love you, Geno. We're going to wrap this one up. This has been a ton of fun. I love having you back on the show. You rule. Keanu rules. Thank
Love
you guys
having
for
you
coming
guys.
on the
This
show.
was hilarious.
Great show. You guys are the shit. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back on Wednesday with a very special announcement on Wednesday. I've been teasing this announcement on social media. A lot of people are speculating a lot of different things here.
Is it like a gay teaser? Is it? I am people like, big
Kind of.
announcement coming up. I
Yeah,
hate
it's-
that.
We'll see, folks. We shall see. You guys are the best. We'll be back on Wednesday. Thanks for watching, Lewis and Zach. Good night.
When they making noise.